Well, sometimes in life we get things that happen to us that perfect. If I can say that, the music that we perform, as Christians, ought to be music that is, away from not so much the heartaches and the pains, but something that speaks to people on, connects with them at the heart of everything they're going through. I guess the word I'm looking for is it has to be relevant. If we make the best melodies in the world, we put together all the best, lyrics, and it's poetically brilliant. It uses all kinds of techniques. It sounds reads out beautiful. It has no harm. It doesn't care for the person who's receiving it. It doesn't, try and bring them to a level of creating a desire for being a better person, to have something positive. Then it's just music. It's just music that is, it's it can be so much more. I suppose is what I'm trying to say. When I've been trying to create the music with the limited knowledge that I have, and the limited tools that I have as a non-professional, I really want to make stuff that goes into the heart of what people really want to experience deep down inside their hearts. I believe everybody is a child inside. Everybody has a need for love. Everybody deserves to have a pat on the back, a hand to come on their hands and take them together and say, this day, wherever you are loved. There is love waiting on earth for you. There is someone who cares. A lot of times I think you'll see some of my songs. A lot of them sing about themes like loneliness and a person who sometimes just going through thoughts or feelings of utter rejection, pains and regrets and sorrows. I'd say everybody has bouts of depression in different degrees, whether they like it or not, whether they admit to it or not. But most certainly, I think if we're real with ourselves, if we're honest with each other, and we really try and stick out, for fellow people, and reach out a hand in love and friendship, I think people will see that there's hope for them to press forward the next day and wake up every morning and go forward and do wonderful things with their life. And I think people can say religious music or Christian music. These are terms that don't make any sense. It bears no relation to me. When you say Christian, how can it be rock? Or Christian, how can it be dance music? The truth is, if you put your ideas about the genre aside, put your ideas about a cynical understanding of what we think Christian people are trying to do, have stupid ideas, we have silly thoughts, but if you could just go to find out who Jesus is, I'll take you from who he was before, forget canonization of the Bible and the adoption of everything being, politically correct, or not before, the Romans set up, to legislate the article of faith as a sort of unified religion, and go away from rituals and the things that hold you back, and just go back to finding out who Jesus is on your personal level. If you go on there seeking and searching, you might find Jesus, and I'll tell you, if you just go up there and search and seek, chances are you're going to find him if you start seeking. I certainly did. The power of each person's personal testimony is very, very strong. Don't underestimate what you can do. My story can be about, the world has been changed by people who just gone up there and said, I made up too much about your life. Damn it, I was willing to say, look, I'm going to try my best, to go out there and help someone and help myself find out, give myself the chance. And there's beauty in that. I love the way Jesus reaches out to us and still is reaching out to us every single day. Never letting go. Never, he won't let go. My hand, when I let go of his. And that is so powerful. It's such love that he came as a nobody, really. When you think about it, he was a nobody. There were Roman structures, there were emperors, there were Brutuses, there were Caesars, there were people there that were Roman poets, there were people that throughout the Greek structures like Olympians, philosophers, scientists, Aristotle, Socrates, Plato, Dionysius, you've got all these people who existed before Jesus. If you really believe he's God, how can God have come to earth without awe and majesty, be free of God? And it just blows the mind to think that, Jesus came. If you believe he's God, of course. If you don't believe he's God, you just call him more relativistic, teacher, or whatever. If you believe he's God, and why on earth would he be born in a manger, just really stable or something, to farmhouse or something? Why would he just be a carpenter's son, born out of wedlock, going to how many horses, it's the same as the modern world. Car you drive, what house you live in, you're rich, how you probably do have trouble. And yet Jesus, arguably, alive, completely avoided this. When Isaiah 52 in the Old Testament says, you're going to come here, you're going to have sorrows, pains, accustomed to rejection, was hurt and he was, it brings a tear sometimes just thinking about, the fact that he was a person who was scorned. No one would take an exception to it, and yet the children saw him and ran to him and played with him. People who could see him saw love in his eyes, they saw love in his eyes. When he came to Jerusalem, he rode on a donkey, I don't think he was absolutely poor, but he definitely didn't have, a life rolling in riches or anything, I think he didn't have assets, but he didn't care for them much, his whole life was just about serving people. And he used to tell Judas, who was the guy who betrayed him, a disciple who betrayed him, he actually seated him next to him, which is the heart of Jesus' love. The very night he was betrayed, he sat down next to him at the Passover, because that was the custom for them to feed the person on the back, right? The only way Peter, who was opposite, could have seen him was the following. Judas was the person sitting next to him. If you look at Jesus' heart, he cares for you, even though you're the one who's sitting against him. He will always reach out for you. Give you a chance if you hate him, then his life is just so unique, the sheer uniqueness of Jesus every day in the course of history is just unparalleled. So it made me question so much about how on earth this can exist. There is someone who's so authoritarian in the way he said, I'm the way, truth, and yet full of love, and people can't ever reconcile it. They go, Jesus is saying he's God, and if you don't believe him, you're not able to be open-minded, and you're closing it off. That's it. And Jesus was saying that, but at the same time, Jesus is the same person who's there for you wherever you can, and loves you inside and out, knows out there, and reaches out his hand for you. Something that personally impacted me, then I can't say it'll be the same for you unless you do something willing to give it a try. Then go find Jesus. But it was for me. It is for me. When I was down, when I was still out every day, I face a daily death. I tell to Jesus, he'll pull me out right now. I tell you so many times, he'll pull out. It's amazing. It is. And the uniqueness of Christ is just something I just can't deny. I have to speak about. That's what my music is. I really don't want it to be about me, and that's one reason the moment I come back, I want it to be about Jesus, because Jesus is just so unique. He satisfies every need, every intellectual level. If you were to give him a chance, take him at his word and see what he can do. I think we have to give him a chance, because at so many levels my questions have been answered. You've got people who love his everything, it's Josh McDowell. C.S. Lewis, there are people who are really intelligent, cold discourses on why we're all Taoism or Confucian is Buddhist. I don't think Confucian is Buddhist. Confucians, some of them were Buddhists. It's a totally separate thing. The point is, I don't have anything against Hindus, Buddhists, Muslims, anyone. At the end of the day, I just go, everybody's got to go out there and make their own decision, go their own way, but go out there and give Jesus a chance. If you don't, give yourself that chance to know Jesus. Man, wow, Jesus has a relationship with me. It's unbelievable. I can't say much. It's my whole being. It's my whole life. It's when I heard the music. It's gotta be more than honestly, I don't think it has the music or anything. I want to, and Jesus will help me, and it's a partnership all the time. I'm not married. I don't have a girlfriend. I don't have any relationship structures that a lot of people have. I mean, my dad passed away when I was very young. I have a partner, when I say I have family, I also have an traditional structure, and I have a family in Jesus. Christians all the way. I go to Phnom Penh and I have brothers and sisters there, not related by blood, but because of Jesus. Today in Africa, there are people who worship Jesus and saying, I claim today Jesus as Savior of my broken leg. I was blind, but now I see. There are people who are all over the world saying things like that. And you go, at some level, how on earth can this be happening today in the year we're in 2008? For me, a carpenter who died like 2,000 years ago, it's just amazing. It really does. So we have to really take some time and examine this to see if it really is true. Nothing seems to go wrong. Is he more vile lunatic? We have to give him that chance. And they didn't visit Christ in history. Probably Zacharias was your brother. I praise the Lord for this brother. He went out there and dissected the cauldron of reasons as to why it's because it's phenomenal to hear all these things. And you look at science and people over time, they come back and say, wow, I was skeptical, I hated, I was cynical, I hated, I rejected all of these truths. I didn't even consider them truths. I thought these were just God's imaginary friend. One day, I just needed to find him because I had to find meaning to this whole life. Got drunk every night, get into piss, brawl, sleeping with a different person every night, finding a cure for my emptiness, but you never really find something. And then, snap, one day you go, there's got to be more to life. There has to be. There has absolutely got to be. Then you get to a certain age and you go, surely, it's got to be more. And Jesus is that person. Draws on you with the Spirit of life. More humility is the king. He's going to be more than me after 11 apostles. or be willing to die for your life. Peter, one of the biggest, well, he wasn't a coward, but he was painted as a coward in the Bible, got crucified upside down. Someone get crucified upside down for something. If he was following some religious leader or a cult leader or something, was exposed for his fraud and was hung up on a cross, and ultimately died a human being. The only reason you can think about that would be if it was true that he rose and came from the dead. So that's mind-boggling. Like, if Jesus rose and came from the dead, that's amazing. That has to be factored in. One could argue all the apostles were liars, and well, maybe that they were fictional characters even, but then a bunch of historical accounts, even the Jews, the scholars in Israel, or, in America. I'm not a smart guy, I don't know detail. You can find historical references for truth. I found truth based on, accounts. No one really knows per se, you can't empirically go back in time and prove anything. All I'm saying is sometimes when we convince people, the skills for maybe all these otherwise, it's news. Be a Christianity. You've got to at least admit that there is something here. It's like Gary Seinfeld said, he created the comedy all the time. Seinfeld, he was like, I don't know what we have, but we may have something here. I think we got something here. It's like that. To say it's got something here. Something's going on here. It's quite ancient. I could go on this topic because something is something it's all that consumes me really. I'm just a loser in the sense that I don't do much. I write music and I try and get my some of my studies underway, hopefully get a bit of my career pace and a little bit of the bill so I can go on with the music. At the end of the day, this is the one thing that I know for certain as well. That is Jesus and the people who acknowledge it on a daily account. Think of another life throughout human history. For all the Napoleons, all the great leaders, all the great minds, philosophy, Stephen Hawking for science, and time-space friends, Kafka's metamorphosis, Nietzsche killed himself. People were finding out what it was to live life, looking for answers. The great poets from Shakespeare to Graham Greene, anyone in between. All these people, the top, the great, they come up with concepts to solve the world's crisis. I propose that, they're great people, but how come there's one person's name that has never been forgotten through human history? Seems to generate so much hatred as well as love, covertly. Jesus Christ's name is the most swear word in history. Till to this day, Jesus is the number one swear word, I think, in the English language. Why? There must be something there. Why would there be so much animosity as well as admiration for the one character who was just a damn carpenter? If we really think he was a carpenter, we just teach him why. There are so many questions, and I would say that I found the answers. And the fact that he rose again and he is God of all. It sounds scary, but at the same time, he says he's my best friend. It's just unbelievable. a sense, pan out with, with my, with this faith element to it, as I explained in the video blogs. And that's why I just want to be someone who leads with love, because Jesus, he had all the knowledge of God, from its inception, from its conception. If you believe Jesus is God, my God, you believe he had all the answers, and yet he chose humility. His decision to live as the least being the greatest, as he said, to lay down his life. And this is another beautiful, beautiful truth about Jesus. He despised the shame he cast upon him. That is very powerful. That is so powerful. It means I can spit in your face now and say I despise you. And I despise you completely. But he wiped away which we have spelled and say, I still believe, I despise the shame that cast upon me, and I'm willing to go now, still die for you, till the end, not to Francis and the despite their shame. But this God is still alive today. That's why I have to sing the songs I sing about it. Write about it, and continue to make music and to express my love for him. And I pray that you will find some answers for yourself too, if not necessarily the answers, to give yourself that chance.